Some people may think that being disabled or blind is the hardest thing in the world. You can't imagine being this way. You can't imagine how people live their lives. But however, it's not hard. The only frustrating part is when you're reminded. The only frustrating part is that the world's not built the way to include everyone else. And that is a problem because society labels all disabled people as special. You got your phone in your hand, and what do you watch is the question, and how do you respond to everything? If you think that people are making things up, making up their disability just to get money from the government or just to get views, then I don't know what you may be thinking about this, but that's not what is happening right now. What is happening right now is that there is many people that want to educate because people are having children. This is not an anomaly. This is not an anomaly that is happening. There's no coincidence. Like, people are trying to figure out why. Why are so many people with disabilities coming out? Why is this happening now? But it's been happening. People are trying to find cures, and people are trying to, and it's understandable. You want to find a cure for your child. You want to help them out because you think they're struggling, but the only reason they're struggling is because the whole world doesn't understand them. They are capable, they are able, even if they can't talk or can't hear or can't feel or can't see or whatever, are missing a limb. I don't know if you believe that children have souls, but there's a wise soul inside that body, and that soul understands what you're trying to what you're trying to tell it, not like talk to them like they're dumb, or they're not dumb, they're not slow, they're not incapable of learning. It's just the wiring in your brain and the wiring in your body is not how society wants it to be. But doesn't mean that it's wrong. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't strive to make it better. And the only way you can make it better is the way to understand everyone and to understand children and to keep learning, because you want to learn. Why are you bored sometimes watching TV or doing the same thing over and over again? Because you crave to do something new, but you don't understand and you don't know what it is. So you keep buying things, or you keep calling friends, or you keep complaining, but that's not what you really want. What you really want is to absorb knowledge. And why not absorb knowledge that to understand every culture and every type of person on the planet, regardless of the race and ethnicity, whatever. So to all parents that are having children that are disabled, it's okay to grieve what is happening. It's okay to be sad in the beginning, and it's okay that you want to find people that share their similar interests, because there is people that have similar children that are going through the same thing. And what better way than to connect with them and never wonder, oh man, my kid's gonna get bullied. Doesn't matter if they're gonna get bullied. The only way you can teach them is that they are worth living, and they are worth being that confident and person that can change the world. It doesn't matter what people think about them, and that's the first thing you have to teach them. And they may not do the same things that other people do, but they can create something new for them. They are innovators, they are creators, and they're gonna show people how to do things in a different way. They're gonna be thinking outside the box. They're not gonna be thinking how people think is normal to think. It's not something they should be ashamed of. It's not something you should be ashamed of. It's something you should be proud of, because you will learn from being that parent's child and learning how it is to live how they live, and how it is to change your way of thinking and change your beliefs, because your patterns are always the same. But when you have someone that's different, when you have a child that needs your support, your help, you will change your patterns. You will help them strive. You would help them move forward, because there's camps and there's help and there's so many resources nowadays. I mean, TikTok has so many people that are sharing their disability, that are sharing their struggles, because we all struggle no matter what. You think, oh man, it's hard being disabled. Life is hard in general. I mean, everyone has problems, everyone has issues, everyone has his insecurities, everyone is struggling through mental health, through abuse, and we are still fighting to survive. We are still fighting to get through life, and we are still trying to learn who we are. And that's the point. We're learning who we are and who everyone is, and how we're trying to get through life itself. What better way to get through life itself to learn from one another and to help one another, not put everyone down by your snarky comments. Or no culture is better than anyone else. We are still here, we're still people on this journey together. So let me know in the comments down below, what's your disability, what are you going through, and let me know what you want to know about me, because honestly I don't know what to say.